Namaste Narasimhaya. Radhaine
Hiranyakashipu Vasha
Hiranyakashipuvacha
Shilatankanakharaye
Shilatanekanakhaya
Ito nasima parato nasima
Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha
Yato yato yami tato nasima
Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha
Dahe nasima re dahe nasima
Bahe Narsimha Hriday
Anasinghamade charanam prabhade
Narasimha Harim Sharanam Hare
Tava kara kamalavari naka adbhuta shela Dalita hiranyakashipo taravela Gita narahari rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare
Kar Kamal Bali Naka Adbhut Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipuranga Keshavadeta Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare
Jaya Nase Made Nase Made Jaya Nase Made
Jaya Narsimha Dev Narsimha Dev Narsimha Dev Jaya Narsimha Dev
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj
Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Gurudev
Gurudev Jaya Jaya
Gurudev
Gurudev
Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol
Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Hari Bol Hare Krishna Jai Ki Jai. Yes, Krishna Chaitanya.
You might have heard my brother.
Yes, I think we all heard, and he was very nice.
I didn't really.
No, maybe you could not identify, but
He know he can't like say the words properly, but he can like say the whole thing by heart.
all right, okay, very nice. Yes, yeah, he was there tuning with all of us together, which was really
Except he just doesn't know like when like he doesn't know, like he thinks when Jay is singing, he should sing with him.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Of course, he will get into that habit. Like,
So that's why I was keep on muting. So when I was on mute, he was singing. So basically, when Jay was singing, he was singing. So I went on mute, and then once we had to copy Jay, then I put unmute, mute, unmute, mute, unmute.
yes, I could realize it. Thank you. It took us a while. Very soon we realized. I think it's Govinda Prabhuji who is there, right? And he was very.
Say hello.
Mr. Tiger,
Hare
Yeah.
what's your brother's name? Anyway,
What?
what's your brother's name?
Govind?
Govind?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hare Krishna Govind. We got Hare. Okay, very nice. So let's go for it. Have chapter 4 here. Anybody knows the name of chapter 4?
You.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Jnana Yoga.
I know. I was about to say, I know. But because
Okay.
I think that was you.
Prabhu, listen to this. Govind say Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hari Hari Bol. So many blessings for you.
He's
Hare
learning
Krishna.
first.
Hare Krishna. Very nice.
No?
Certainly you will.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I think. Oh, Hari Hari Bol. He's very.
Mr. Tiger, has your little brother said a word?
Yeah, he can say 100. He can say like he can say more than 50 words.
Wow.
More than
Very nice.
50? Wow.
Yes. That's still less than you.
No.
Hari Hari Bol. Very nice. Very nice, Chris Chaitanya. It's good to have Govinda with us. I'm sure he will join very soon.
I promise he'll be quiet. He won't mess around.
No, he won't. I'm sure. No worries. It's always good to. Yes, please keep him there if he would like. If he would like to join us. Very nice. Thank you. So, chapter 4. So we did chapter 1, which was the background, setting the scene. Chapter 2, we did the story, Bhagavad Gita.
Okay.
Haribol. Chapter 3, Karma Yoga. How we can put Krishna consciousness in action. What kind of karmas we should do, right? When we are there in the school, in home, as a student, as a family member, as a friend, as a relative, as a cousin, how we should behave, what decisions we need to make. And now we are going to get to the chapter 4, which is transcendental knowledge. Anybody knows what transcendental means?
Prabhu,
No.
Prabhu,
Yes, Krishna Chaitanya.
why are we going all the way to chapter 4 if we didn't even do like a single verse from chapter 3?
I thought we did chapter 3, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. We did.
We didn't do the verse.
At the start, we said lots of verses. At the start, we said lots of verses. Remember?
Oh yeah.
At the
Yes.
start, we done lots of verses.
We yes, the way it went, we went and we first 20 verses in Sanskrit, and then we moved to the presentation, and then we did the presentation. So we covered all. So last class yesterday, what we did. Remember the last? There were 5 sections in chapter 3. The last section we did where we said, "Beware of lust and anger," and lust is greed. So we should not be greedy. And then we said,
They shouldn't be dusty.
yes, that's right. So now we are moving to chapter 4, which is transcendental knowledge. Anybody knows what this word means? Chapter 4 says transcendental knowledge. Knowledge we all know. Well, what is transcendental means? Okay. Govinda is saying something. Anybody
What
else
is he
like to say?
saying?
Okay. So what we are saying here is transcendental knowledge means what we can achieve, what we cannot achieve from our senses. So five,
Wait.
we have five senses, and then Adi.
I
And
think the six. I can say the six.
yes,
What is it called? Sense.
yes, I was about to say that we have five senses, and Adi always
But if you have the sixth sense, common sense,
and
then
Adi
you have
and Adi always reminds us that we have
yeah.
sense as well, which is the common sense, right? So now what we're saying, there are few things which we can acquire, attain, perceive from these senses. But there are few other things we cannot perceive from these senses. So the knowledge we are going to talk about, they are beyond these senses. And we will see what do we mean. So the knowledge which we cannot understand using our senses. And why do we need to know this? Because in the last chapter, one of the important things Krishna said to Arjuna that do NKY.
That means this karma yoga.
Very nice, Adi. Yes. And what does that mean? That means do the actions and, and don't claim the fruits of it. Give the fruits to Krishna. That I'm doing this hard work and I'm doing it for Krishna. And then in return, if Krishna is willing to share some fruits with us, we will say thank you. If Krishna will give those fruits to somebody else, we will still say thank you because we did the hard work and the fruits we gave to Krishna, and Krishna might give those fruits to somebody else. It's like if we found some
Wait.
sweets, we will give those sweets to our parents. And parents will distribute those sweets to everyone. And then you might think, oh, well, I found all these sweets. I should have kept it with myself. I shouldn't have given to parents, right? I gave it to parents, and parents distributed among my siblings, brothers and sisters. So now, if there were six, I could have kept six with me, but because I've given to my dad or my mom, they have distributed. I'm only left with two, and two are less than six. So I'm at loss, right? But then it won't be Nishkam Karmi Yoga because we've been greedy. And because of that, we will.
You should
Right now, my
always
brother's getting tempted to chat.
Okay. In
Somebody sent us a message, did you say?
No, my brother's getting tempted to chat. Text.
Okay. All right. So in this chapter, chapter 4, we are going to see two things. First, glory, transcendental knowledge. So why do we need transcendental knowledge and how we can have knowledge? Remember, at least two things we need to.
To get knowledge by working.
Okay, we will find out what it says in the chapter, what Krishna says in the chapter. But always remember, before you have something, you need to know why you need to have it. Otherwise, you are working very hard. Somebody will say, why are you doing it? You will say, I don't know. I just know how to do it, and that's why I'm doing it. But that won't make sense, will it? Nah. So it's better first you know why to do, and then you do it. And then you have the full confidence in it, what you are doing. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Adi, could you please read the page?
Overview. Outdoor performance are all actions but invariably renounced by wise adherents by their fire of trust knowledge, attacks peace, death of remembrance, spirit of vision of bliss.
Very nice. Thank you. So this is the overview of chapter 4. And what does it say? This says outwardly performing all actions but inwardly renouncing their fruits. Wise man purified by the fire of transcendental knowledge attains peace, detachment, endurance, spiritual vision, and bliss. So there are so many things we can attain. But what does it say outwardly and inwardly? Anybody would like to explain what do we understand by outwardly and inwardly?
Outwardly means physical body and inwardly our soul.
Very nice.
We can
Yes, very nice. So, so what Anna said, outwardly means physical body, inwardly means our mental concoctions, our mental thinking, our attitude. So remember what we said. We shared the story of the doctor and a dacoit. Who remembers though that story?
Prabhu,
Yes, Krishna Chaitanya.
you know,
I remember that story.
you know, you've got a way of like canceling the chat.
Yes.
Can you do that? Because he keeps on tapping it.
Okay. So somebody disturbing you in the chat.
No, Govind just keeps on wanting to chat, and
Oh,
he keeps on pressing it.
really?
Yeah,
He's very chatty. Yes.
What's the chat to the people?
he likes the emojis.
Oh, right.
Oh.
But to cancel that, I think I will have to. I won't able to do it from here. Let me try. Okay, I can. Let me try. I'm going to lock the meeting and let's see if that will help. Yeah, lock meeting will stop anybody else new coming up. But I'm not sure if chat will be stopped. For chat to disable, I have to exit out, then I have to come back in. So maybe next time I will do that so nobody else.
Oh no! It just is not letting me talk at all or letting me listen.
Okay, sure.
I can chat. I can chat.
You can, Aarti, of course you can. Yes, how about Krishna
How
Chaitanya?
can I
What I
chat?
will say, if you just can cross that list of chat, hopefully
How do you do that?
there is a cross on the right hand side on the top,
Yeah, at the top.
at the top.
I don't see any cross.
I can see a cross.
Adi, it won't help because Krishna Chaitanya needs to see the cross at his end. Your
Oh, I thought if I connect it, I can connect it to Krishna Chaitan. It says connected. It says connected blocking system.
oh, so
Not
kind of
chat.
you, so kind of you.
I think I pressed it. Tap it.
Okay, first I'm going to unlock because somebody might join later. Okay, never mind. Let's continue, please. So, who remembers the story of the doctor and the dacoit?
Hey,
Okay, Adi, you have already read it. Let's see if somebody else would like to say. Okay, Shivani would like to say. Yeah, go on.
so,
No.
so
Okay, wait.
there was a doctor and there was a patient. They came and he said that his tummy was hurting. So with a knife trying to get out the tumor, but the patient sadly died, and and he was in the forest, and these patients said, give me all your money, otherwise I'll take it, and the person didn't give the money, so the thief killed that person.
Wow. Very nice. Yes, that's very good. Thank you, Shivani. So, yes, just to remind the story of the doctor and the dacoit, a thief. So, the doctor is there, and a patient comes in. Doctor said, "Okay, I'm going to operate on your stomach because there was a tumor in the stomach. There's a bit of pain in the stomach." But while doctor was operating, doctor put the knife in the stomach, and unfortunately, the patient died. So what did doctor do? Doctor put the knife in the stomach to take the tumor out, but unfortunately the patient died. Now the same thing, or very similar thing, what happens that
Was it tumor, by the way?
tumor is a lump in the tummy, like extra
It's a lot.
extra growth of the tissue. It's a kind of disease which happens sometimes. Keep drinking
Oh.
water, it won't happen to you. Then if somebody There was another person who was going from the jungle, and dacoit came in. Dacoit said, "Give me all your money." The dacoit took the knife out. The other person didn't want to give the money, and then what happened?
Person died.
Yes, the dacoit pushed the knife in the tummy of the person, and the person died. So, in two things happen in both the stories. The doctor put the knife in the tummy of the patient. The dacoit put the knife in the tummy of the person. And the outcome, so the action was the same. The knife went into the tummy, and the outcome, both the people died. But doctor is not going to get any punishment. But that dacoit is going to get a punishment. Why? The action.
Because he wanted to have the money.
Yes. So outwardly performing, so both of them outwardly, if you look from the outside, both of them they did the same thing. But inwardly, from inside, both of them were different, right? One wanted to harm, one wanted to steal the money, but the doctor wanted to save. And this is what we're saying in this: outwardly performing all actions, but inwardly renouncing the fruits. Now we do remember the example of Janak Maharaj. Janak,
Yeah.
yes, King Janak.
That's not the story.
You would like to say the story? Okay, go on, Adi.
So there was a person who said Krishna, Krishna. Was it that story?
Yeah, Narad Muni. He says Narayan, Narayan.
And all over the town. He was distracting everyone for good reason
Yes,
because
thank you.
he wanted to be the best devotee of Krishna. So one day he went to Krishna and said, "Am I your best devotee?" Krishna said, "Go to king's palace."
Yes.
And then he went to the king's palace. Then the king said, like, "You wanna have good dinner?" And then he made the dinner, and he tried a knife on top of his head with a not very tight what is it called, string. So he then he said the food, and then he ate the food, but he wasn't like tasting the food. He was every time looking up with the knife followed him.
Yeah.
So then he finished his dinner, and the king said, "How was your dinner?" He said, "I couldn't taste anything. It's because of this knife on my head." Then the king said, "Why when you came here?" And the person said, "Because I want to ask you a question." Then the person said, "What is the question?" Then he said, "Well, how are you the best devotee? Because I always remember Krishna."
Yes. Very nice. Well done. Thank you, Adi. So this is what it is. What the story Adi said. Hopefully, we remember the story. Um, King King Janak, from outside, he was a king. He was involved in all the kingly facilities where he used to do everything, right? So everybody will see, oh, he's a king. He's enjoying everything. He's not Krishna conscious at all. But when Narad Muni came, then he explained him in a very different way. That he gave him all the good food, the most in the country. And while he was having it, there was a sword hanging off of it. And because that sword could have fallen any time, and Narad Muni was looking upward, even though he was eating it, so outside anybody would see that Narad Muni he eating so delicious food items. Gulab jamun, rasgulla, gajar ka halwa, so much, so nice. Yeah, for Adi, pani puri, mangoes, apples, everything. But later, when the king asked, Narad Muni didn't enjoy at all. So anybody could see that he's enjoying because he's eating, right? And that's what we need. What else do we need to enjoy? Food is there, eat it. What else you need? But we need to understand, if our mind is not there, if we are disturbed, then we won't able to enjoy. And that's what Krishna is saying. Even doesn't matter what we are doing from outside, but from inside, if our mind is with Krishna, then we will enjoy. And we will go further. Now, how? Because Krishna says, this is an overview of chapter 4, that outwardly performing all the actions but inwardly renouncing the fruits, the wise man purified by the fire of the knowledge. You know what knowledge does? You know how to clean the gold. If you put the gold in fire, purify, it will burn all the impurities. And for us students, when we do the hard work, our laziness goes away. And this is what it means, purify by the fire of the knowledge. So if somebody to his studies, then that person is in ignorance, doesn't know what's good, what's bad. Remember the example of Aryan. Rohan, Rohan was so nice that he gave a Mercedes car to Aryan. But Aryan in that story was a farmer. Aryan didn't know how to or what to
What?
that Mercedes. So he used that Mercedes in the farming. And of course, Mercedes is not supposed to be for the farming. So three things happen. The Mercedes got spoiled, right? The work didn't get done, and Arjun got frustrated. And this is what happens when we don't have intelligence. So that's why chapter 4 is important. Because from the chapter 4 is,
How can you use a Mercedes car in the farm? It makes no sense.
yes, it doesn't make sense. But obviously, farmer didn't know about it because the only thing farmer knows is farming. And for him, farming is the most important thing. Okay.
So that Mercedes car is for farming.
Yes. So now what will happen when the transcendental knowledge, the fire of the transcendental knowledge will purify us? We will be knowledgeable, we will be wise. And what will happen because of that? We will attain peace, detachment, forbearance, and spiritual vision and bliss, which means we will be happy. If we will be happy, all the people around us will be happy. Okay. Narik, would you like to read this Sanskrit shloka, please? Narik, you are still on mute? Yes. Now.
श्रीभगवान् उवाच इमान् विवस्वते योगं प्रोक्तवान् अहम् अव्ययम् विव्यस्यान् मनेवेभ्यः मनुरिष्वगवे ब्रवीत्.
Very nice. So, would you like to read English as well, Narik?
Should I read the English?
Okay, go on. Adi, you read the English. Thank you, Narik.
Blessed Lord say, I instruct the implementation of science of yoga, the son of God, Vishnu instructed it to Moses' father and Mark and of and just instructed to
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So, that's what Krishna is saying. Blessed Lord. The Lord who always bless. Blessed Lord, I instructed this imperishable science of yoga. You know what imperishable is? Something which never dies. Something
Cannot be
never goes off.
anything that cannot be destroyed.
Very nice. Do we know anything else which is in our body which never perishes?
yes.
Okay, great. Aryan said it. I think Jay said it.
Soul, the soul.
Adi said it, and I think somebody else said it as well. Soul. So the soul is also imperishable. What Krishna is saying, something which never dies. What?
We saw the Auntie.
Yes. What? Huh?
We saw the Aunt.
In a bit. In a bit. So what Krishna is saying, that the knowledge I'm going to give you, Adi, Krishna is saying to all of us, especially to you, The knowledge I'm going to give you, Adi, this knowledge is never going to perish. This knowledge will always be with you. But I gave this knowledge to Son God, Vivaswan. That's the name of the Sun God, Vivaswan. And Vivaswan, the Sun God, gave it to Manu. There was somebody else whose name was Manu. And the Manu gave it to Ikshvaku. There are three names there. Krishna, Sun God gave it to Manu. Manu gave it to Ikshvaku.
My sister's Manu.
Your sister is Manu. Here we go. We didn't know. Nairik, so Manu already got all the transcendental knowledge. So I'm sure if we need it, we will go to Manu. Okay. Mana in so Shivani is saying her name is Mana, but I'm sure like Shivani's name is Shivani, we call Shibu. At home, Mana is called Manu. Right. So remember, at the end when we do the quiz, I'm going to ask you these questions from here. There are sun god whose name is Vivashwan, and then Manu. Sun god gave it. Who is Manu? Manu was the father of the mankind, like the first man. And then Manu gave it to Ikshvaku. So there are three people there, but two names. Name of the sun, Vivashwan, and name of the Manu, mankind. So this will come in today's chat. Now before we move further, or let's it's good, let's move forward.
Wait,
Yes, let's do this as well, please. Okay. Jai, would you like to read this, please? In Sanskrit, would you?
Sanskrit one.
Yeah, yeah, 4.2 Sanskrit in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evam, evam, evam param praptam mam rajar rajaryaso
Yeah.
vidu
Zoo.
sa kalanha
Yes.
mahata
Yes.
yogi yugo nasta
Nasta.
pranapata.
Prantapa. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, great. Thank you. Rohan, would you like to read the English, please?
This supreme science that was thus received through the chain of disciplic
Yeah, disciple. Yeah.
succession, and the saintly kings understood it in that way. But of course, with time, the succession was broken, and therefore the science as it is appears to be lost.
Very nice. Thank you. So, Rohan, do you understand anything in this? What Krishna is saying? Disciple
Think about
succession.
tradition.
Yes. What is disciplic succession? These two words, disciplic succession. Okay. Let me.
Discipline?
Uh, very similar to discipline. From discipline, another word comes which is disciple. Disciple is for students. So, somebody read Bhagavad Gita, somebody gave it to somebody else, somebody gave it to somebody else, somebody gave it to somebody else. A teacher gave it to the student, student gave it to their student, student gave it to their students. That's called disciplic succession. So, where disciples take it further. So, like in this verse, Krishna said, I gave it to Sun, Sun gave it to Manu, Manu gave it to Ikshvaku. This is disciplic succession. Right? Now, if I got Bhagavad Gita from someone and I'm teaching you guys, go and you will teach somebody else. This is called disciplic succession. We don't keep it with us, we share with others. And those who get it, they become the teachers and then they share with everyone. And very soon, everyone in the world will have it. So, what Krishna is saying in 4.2 that this supreme science, transcendental knowledge, was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, right? One to second, second to third, third to fourth, fifth, sixth, and all. And the saintly kings understood in that way. So people used to understand this way. But in course of time, the succession was broken. So somebody somewhere broken. Well, the whole process was broken, and that's why nobody knew this science anymore, and that's why Krishna came back. But in course of time, the succession was broken, and therefore the science as it appears to be lost. Right. Okay. One thing happens here, and we will discuss this. We will discuss this next class tomorrow, which is very interesting. That now Arjun is going to ask a question from Krishna, and the question,
What is the question?
yes, Adi, question is very important. Question is that Arjun is saying that Krishna, you are born now. You are now, like you are my friend, you are my cousin, because Arjun and Krishna, they were cousins. So parents were brother sisters.
Krishna's brother.
Yes, Adi?
Who is Krishna's brother?
Krishna's
Was it
brother.
Balaram? Was it
Krishna.
Balaram?
Yes, Krishna's brother was Balram. But
What is Balaram? What is Balaram? Mom called?
we will discuss Balramji very soon. But what we are going to discuss tomorrow,
Read the story. Balaram's mom.
yes, yes. So what happens here? What happens here? Arjun is saying that I'm confused. You said, because Krishna said in this 4.1 that he instructed this science to sun god. Now that I'm confused. That you were just born few years back, because you are roughly at my age. So how are you saying you gave this knowledge to sun? Sun is so, see, sun is still there, and sun was there 5,000 years ago, and even before sun was there. So then Krishna says, what Krishna says, that you don't remember that we have many births, but I do remember. And that's the next verse. Many, many births, both you and I have passed. I can remember all of them, but you cannot. Now, what happens? Then we understand how the birth, life, and birth cycle happens, which we will see tomorrow. The age of Brahma.
How old is Balaram? By the
Oh,
way.
Brahma is
Balram is basically Sheshnag.
yes, Krishna Chaitanya. That's right. Oh, we
Who's
talking about
Sage
we talking
The
about
bed of Krishna.
yes, Krishna Chaitanya. You're right. What we are talking about is Brahma. Now, tomorrow we
Brahma?
will detail, but today I will tell you one thing, that 1 second of Brahma is equal to 100,000 years of our planet Earth. 1 second of Brahma equals to 100,000 years of our planet Earth. We will go into all that tomorrow. Arden got a very good picture in one of his slides for chapter 2, which he is doing. I'm sure, sorry, chapter 4, which I'm sure he will share tomorrow, and we will see Brahma lives. Okay, but today I would like to play a game. How many of you knows what this is? In the camera, can you see?
Yeah, I
I
know.
know what it is.
What is this?
I don't know. This is like it's like
What do we call it?
fortune teller. Fortune teller.
Fortune teller. Here we go.
I know how to make one.
You know how to
I
make
know how
one?
to make one.
I
Yes. Okay. If
knew.
Nirek knows one, Nirek can teach everyone. But I have made one, and I would like to play. I made this many years back, but
How do you make it? How do
Nirek
you
will
make it?
Nirek will teach you. Okay?
Tomorrow. Probably Sharma. Prabhuji.
Yes, Adi.
Somebody, when I was talking to you, somebody muted me.
Somebody muted you. No, no, I can hear you all the time.
And why did I saw a red, huge bottle of red?
Uh,
Can I do Hare Krishna Kirtan?
Yes, we will do in a bit. But before Krish Chaitanya, shall we go? So there are four. So Krish Chaitanya, do you know what this is?
Yeah, a fortune teller.
Fortune teller, and we also call chatterbox because it chats. So now there are four options. I'm going to give you four options. Will you able to pick one for me, please?
Yeah.
Four options are Vrindavan, Mathura, Gokul, Barsana.
Vrindavan.
Gokul.
Gokul, okay. I will go to Gokul. Now there are two options in Gokul. No? You keep taking that? Okay.
So you do Gokul. So you do G.
Go, U, U, L.
And then you have to pick four from them.
Okay. You have four more options.
Mhm.
So you have Vara Avatar, Parshurama, Rama, Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna, okay. Then we go in Krishna Avatar, and I'm going to read you. Okay, there's a question here for you.
Okay.
And the question is, why Krishna is called Keshav?
Huh?
Why Krishna is called Keshav?
Chaitanya.
I really can't hear you.
Okay, the question is why Krishna is called Keshav? And the answer,
Kesh.
Keshav.
I can hear you.
We will see many other places. Krishna, Arjun will call Krishna Keshav. And the reason is
Places. What
because
places?
we will find out what places are they. But Krishna is called Keshav because Krishna killed a demon called Kesya. Not Shivani got a friend called Kesya, not Kesya. That was a different name in India. Okay, so before we will move to Krishna Chaitanya's Aarti and Hare Krishna, anybody else would like to go for it?
How do you make it first?
Well, I will, Adi, I will tell your daddy the instructions on how to make it. Then you can make.
You can go on YouTube.
Yes, you can do that also. Any,
YouTube.
Look, you two people like. Oh, I forgot the name.
I will tell you, Adi, I will send you the message. Okay, let's go with Jay. Jay, would you like to pick
Yeah.
one? Go.
Can I go to the toilet quickly?
Okay, sure, I will go for it.
Okay.
Gokul, Barsana, Vrindavan, Mathura. Pick one, please.
Vrindavan.
Vrindavan. Okay, Vrindavan. Okay, we got four options. Krishna Avatar, Matsya Avatar, Narsingh Avatar, Vaman Avatar.
Vrindavan.
Jai, four options. Did you say Krishna? Jai, I can't hear you. A bit of. Oh, you said yeah. Okay, Krishna Avatar. Well, if you vote for the Krishna Avatar, please don't go for Krishna Avatar. Otherwise, I will have to ask the same question. Go for any other. Matsya Avatar, Narsimha Avatar, Vara Avatar.
Narasimha.
Narsimha Avatar. Thank you. Okay,
Um,
there is another question here. Adi, wait.
excuse me. Prabhuji.
Yes, Adi.
You know that song that Jay said, like that song, like Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I want to sing
Yes.
that. Can I sing it tomorrow?
Yes, sure. But then please do the practice at home. Okay.
I'm every. I know it every time I talk. Sometimes
Okay.
when I was little, I done it like when I
No,
was like
in the in
5 years
the
old.
in the morning, do the practice. In the evening, do the practice, and we all will get better. Very good. Jay,
Can I do
your
it now?
sure. Let
I'm
me
very.
just. Okay, Jay, your question is name Nav Bhakti, Nav Vira Bhakti. Bless you. And this there are 9 forms of bhakti which we will do later.
No, we did it. Yeah, we did.
Quickly.
Offering the lotus. Did it with us? Lord.
Yes.
Um.
Yes, there are many.
Why is Mana dancing?
There are many.
Why is he dancing?
Yeah.
Is he just like a headless chicken? Look at the
We,
headless chicken.
Adi, I will mute you if you will say something which is not relevant to the class. Okay. Krishna Chaitanya, I also saw Anna dancing, but it will not affect us. So that's why I ignored it. You can also ignore. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, everyone. Yes, Krish Chaitanya, your turn, please. Are you going to do the Aarti or are you just going to do Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Okay. The reason I asked because if you were about to do the Aarti, then go for it. Krish Chaitanya, your. Ah,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Yeah. That's my cartoon.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram.
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Chaitanya ki jai. Very Chaitanya. Very nice. Jai. Okay.
I say that song tomorrow.
Yes, Adi, you can do it tomorrow in the beginning. Rohan has requested. Rohan is going to do Narsing Aarti. And Adi is going to do Hare Krishna either after Rohan or maybe at the end. But we will see. But Rohan and Adi, please practice, and it will be really good to see you. And now, are you ready? I'm going to post the first question.
Can I say out the question? Because I cannot really type.
Okay, sure, Adi, you can say it, but only say it once. Okay?
Can the people who are saying it, like, wait 5 seconds? The people who
Yes.
are typing.
Adi,
Yeah.
Adi, please wait for 5 seconds. Okay? Otherwise, everybody will.
Please, can I just wait for 4 seconds?
Okay, you can
Yeah.
wait for 4 seconds. All right. Okay, the first question is coming to everyone now.
I cannot see the question.
Ah, that's good. I can wait for 4 seconds and then I will tell you the answer, Adi. So, the first question is, what is the name of chapter 4?
Trusting
Jnana Yoga.
yoga. Run. Walk.
Okay. Yes. So, Rohan
Priyana yoga. The first one is Priyana yoga.
Shrey got it. Yes. So, it's transcendental knowledge.
That's the name of the chapter.
That's the name of the chapter. Now, the second question
Hey,
is,
what was the question in the first place?
what was the question? Question was, what is the name of chapter 1?
Chapter 1?
Not chapter 1. Sorry, chapter 4. Now, the second question is coming. Krishna Chaitanya, I think Krishna Chaitanya's brother is replying. Okay, so the second question is coming now.
What is the question?
I will tell you in 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds are done.
No, it goes like this. Hare Krishna 1, Hare Krishna 2, Hare Krishna 3, Hare Krishna 4. The question is, Adi, do we need to renounce the fruits inwardly or outwardly?
Outwardly.
Inwardly is the correct answer. Outwardly, everybody will see you are doing the same thing. Like you are studying, everybody is studying, you are working hard, everybody working hard. They are working for themselves, you are working for Krishna,
I say
your parents.
inwardly.
Okay,
I
yes.
think
Very nice.
I think I said inwardly. And
Okay.
I pronounced
Okay, so the question third. So I guess everybody can see the slide.
Yeah, but there's only 1 minute.
no, I cannot see the slide.
You cannot see the slide. Well, in the slide, the answers are there. And the third question is this.
I cannot see anything. All I can see is a black screen.
Grab Adi,
I see a
4
white screen.
seconds.
It's a whiteboard.
Okay, third question.
12 o'clock. It's 12
Okay.
o'clock.
What's the third question?
Hare Krishna 1, Hare Krishna 2, Hare Krishna 3, Hare Krishna 4. Name 3 people Krishna gave the imperishable science of yoga. Manu
Okay.
and God. Nairik gave 2 answers. Nairik, there is one more answer. And if you can see the slide.
Vishnu
Anna.
Mana Ikla. Oh, I was about to say it.
Ikshwaku.
Ikshwaku. I was about to say
Ikshwaku.
it.
Rohan said it. Manu, son
I
of
said it.
Ikshwaku. Okay, great. I will ask the last question, which is question 4. And the question is, Adi, are you counting?
Yeah. Krishna 1, Krishna 2, Krishna 3, Krishna 4.
Okay. And the question is, what is the name of Son of God?
The sun god.
Yes.
I don't know.
If you can see the slide, it's there.
Vishnu, that's it. It's Vishnu's team, I think.
It's a okay. Nice. Blah blah blah. That's not the answer. Okay, Jay said it. Then Rohan also said it. It's
Vishnu's team.
Vivash,
Vishnu's team.
Vivashwan. Vivash. Okay, great. Now the time is done. Adi, I'm going to.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna, everyone.
Bro,
I'll
we
see
have
you.
to say goodnight.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anyone send me home.
See you tomorrow
Hare Krishna.
at 11.
Prabhu Gita.